Okay, so I'm speaking now to Westboro Baptist Church. Um, I'm I'm 18 years old. I live in Ohio. Very well. I live in a liberal part of Ohio, but that's still pretty conservative. But whatever. Um, I'm gay. I'm an atheist. But I've read the entire Bible cover to cover. I I consider myself pretty educated with religion. In case you didn't know, atheists tend to be more educated with religion than people with religion, which is interesting because there are so many people like you out there who will attach themselves so strongly to something that you really don't have any idea about. Um, but I can't exactly say that I I don't believe in God. I said I'm an atheist. Um, so that's one problem I have with what you do. I respect people who do believe in God, but what I don't respect is when people use religion in the way that you do. The way that so many people get so much attention drawn to themselves, people who act like you, people who take the most primitive parts of the Bible and blow them out of proportion. That's what gives Christianity a bad name, because even though I don't believe in God, there are lots of good morals and good teachings in the Bible, in Christianity. Jesus was, if I could meet anybody from history, it would be Jesus. And it's people like you who give Christianity a bad name, who I get into fights with atheists all the time who are just as blind as you are and say that Christianity is evil and all religion is evil when that isn't true. It's the religion that you claim that's evil. It's not the contemporary Christians that show love and acceptance that are evil, and churches that do charity work. My family's church does a lot of charity work, and I respect everybody there, but even though I'm not a part of it. And I would just like to say that I'm extremely offended when people like you do what they do, because it gives a bad name to good people. It also gives a bad name to bad people like you who deserve it. But that's one of my points, I guess. Um, like I said, I'm gay. I'm openly gay. Everybody in my hometown knows I'm gay. Like I said, I live in Ohio, and it's pretty small town, like small town atmosphere out here. But that I think that's kind of a stereotype of small towns because I helped start my school's Gay Straight Alliance. We've got a great following. There's so much love and acceptance out here. But when our media gives people like you so much attention, that gives a bad name to not only Christians, but to small town people like you. You come from Kansas. Kansas City, I mean, one of the biggest cities in Kansas, if not the biggest. I can't say that I know that for sure, but just what you do brings a bad name to so many people. It's not sin that brings people down. It's not any sort of deity or like otherworldly entity that causes people to do what they do or anything. It's your own choice. It's your actions. Now, there is more scientific evidence defending homosexuality as something that you're born with. Hatred is not something you're born with. Hatred is something you're taught, that you learn, and you're spreading that. God isn't spreading it. The Bible is definitely not spreading it. I've read it. I know the Bible is not a hateful book. There are parts of it that are, but it's people like you, hateful people like you, that blow those parts out of proportion and make it seem like they overshadow the parts that show God's love and God's acceptance, which, like, like I said, I think the Bible has a lot of good teachings, and I think the idea of a loving God is something that a lot more people would embrace than the idea of a hateful God. So you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar, and I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. Everybody, this entire country, anybody who knows about you hates you. And honestly, like, I don't know any of you. I don't hate you. And I think it's ignorant to say that you hate someone you don't know. People who say they hate you, that is just as ignorant as you saying you hate me for being gay, or God hates me, or you don't know me. I don't know you. I know what you stand for and what you say, but I don't know you on a personal level, just like you don't know me on a personal level. So don't go spewing unfounded hatred, and I won't go spewing unfounded hatred. You just you bring a bad name to so many people, and I don't think it's fair. So I don't think something as deep-seated as what you believe is going to change, and I don't think this video that I'm making is going to change anything either. I just I just wish people wouldn't hate on both sides. Like I said, I don't hate you. I don't know you. You don't hate me. No, I don't know. I mean, according to you, God hates me. I would assume that means you hate me. Dunno. Couldn't say. Not you. So yeah, doubt any of you will actually see this. Don't know if I'm even gonna put it on YouTube. But if I do, I'd appreciate comments below. Just differing opinions, because I, unlike other people, appreciate other people's opinion and appreciate listening to others' opinions. So yeah, take whatever's said into account. Thanks.